are news, data, facts of reality that are terrifying. It returns to us the images of Dante's hell. The United Nations Children's Fund, better known as UNICEF, denounced that explosive weapons killed or mutilated 49.8% of the total child victims in 24 conflict zones. The data, taken between 2018 and until 2022, is extended today, with the massacres produced in Gaza, Ukraine, Haiti, and, among other countries, Sudan. The cruel stories are counted in the thousands. The United Nations also warned that women, children, girls, and adolescents are the main victims of the confrontation between the Israeli Defense Army and the Palestinian terrorist group in Gaza. According to the data offered by UNICEF, the use of explosive weapons was behind almost half of the more than 47,500 children killed or mutilated during that period. Also, in the 5 years before 2022, the same type of weapons killed or seriously injured almost twice as many children as other firearms. Like in the Palestinian enclave, Ukraine is another of the most insecure places for children who die from explosive weapons. In a statement, UNICEF asked states to avoid the use of explosive weapons in populated areas, the consequences of which are being devastating for the younger populations, since it is designed for open battlefields. In addition to physical injuries and psychological effects, the use of explosive weapons causes a broader social, economic, and environmental degradation, asserts the report, and explains that the destruction of infrastructure through these weapons prevents children's access to healthcare, education, and drinking water. That the use of explosive weapons is responsible for half of all child victims is not only a reminder of the catastrophic impact and terrible consequences for children, but also reflects the progress that could be achieved with meaningful action to prevent their use in populated areas, declared UNICEF's Deputy Executive Director. Meanwhile, the spokesperson for UNICEF bravely denounced that Gaza is the most dangerous place in the world for a child. The denunciation coincided with the start of the first international conference on the follow-up declaration on the use of explosive weapons in populated areas, held in Oslo. The horrors reported by UNICEF's responsible were backed by more than 85 countries. UNICEF has reiterated its call to all states to adopt military practices that reduce the damage to children. The adjectives are inadequate after the powerlessness transmitted to the world by the UNICEF spokesperson.